Okay, I forgot to do a vlog yesterday. In my defense, I got home and I pretty much immediately passed out and like fell asleep and slept for like 12 hours straight. I guess I really needed the sleep because I fell asleep at like 6:30 and didn't get up till like 6:30 this morning. So yeah, I did hit my word count yesterday though. I ended off the day at 12,077 words. So far today I am at 12,948 so far for the day. So I want to try to go ahead and get to a full 1,000 words at least by the end of the day. To do that, I gotta do about 130 more words, approximately. I think it's like 129 more words. But I'm gonna keep doing that. I already got about another 120 words written a minute ago, just from a couple minutes sitting down. So we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my writing advice today. I don't know, but I'll hopefully think of it shortly here, and then I'll get back to you. So I'm gonna go finish off my writing real quick, and then I will update you shortly here. Alright, I finished off my word count. I actually got a little further than I thought I was going to. I'm ending off the day at like 1,100 and something words. I should have memorized the numbers, but I didn't. So I've got a total of like 13,000, about like 13,216 words so far. So I'm a little over 1,000 words. I'm about 1,200 and something words ahead of where I needed to be by today. So I'm doing pretty good. I actually might do a little bit more writing later tonight, but I need a little break from this and I need some time to eat and all that jazz because I just finished the work day. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna come back and let you know, one, the writing advice I should have done, and two, if I got any more writing done this evening. So I managed to get a little bit more writing done. I'm feeling really good about my writing tonight. I've reached over 13,500, so I'm about 1,500 ahead of where I need to be by the end of the day. I'm hoping to get at least 1,500 done tomorrow so that I can get to where I'm 2 days ahead. That would be nice. That's what I'm pretty much aiming for. As far as writing advice is concerned, this is something that I've probably talked about a little bit already, but it's something that keeps becoming more and more apparent to me as I read and listen to more and more books by people I hadn't done that before, or re-listened to books after getting involved in the writing community where people are frequently saying, don't do this, it's not acceptable anymore, or don't do this, that, or the other thing. And I noticed that in a lot of the books I really, really enjoy and have enjoyed in the past, that they break those rules all the time. So I'm gonna be a little bit of a rebel here and just say, it doesn't do you any good to be listening to advice by, let's say, Stephen King, because he's frequently quoted, saying never use adverbs, if you don't enjoy Stephen King's writing. I would suggest follow more of the writing rules that you see displayed in the writing that you actually enjoy. Because just because a lot of people or some people say that a certain type of writing is the best, or the way that it's done right, doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you enjoy. And if you just follow those rules because that's what other people have said, not necessarily because that's what you actually think is good writing, then you're casting your vote for something that may not necessarily be the best. Or the correct way to do it. This is a creative field and we have to remember that. And when you limit people too much on what they can or cannot do by saying, well, if you do this, then you're an amateur, or if you do this, then you're behind the times, or so on and so forth, then it limits the possibilities of what kind of creativity that you get. And everybody's stuff starts sounding a little bit too similar, and it hinders the whole thing, personally, I think. So one thing to keep in mind is just don't let that kind of stuff hold you back. Keep in mind the kind of stuff that you actually enjoy reading, and look more at what maybe those authors tend to do, because that's what you know is enjoyable for you. And if it's enjoyable for you, it's probably enjoyable for a lot of other people too. Like, I know we all like to try to believe we're special, but you probably aren't in this. And if you enjoy it, a lot of other people probably enjoy that too. So don't hold yourself to standards that you don't actually believe make writing good. Anyway, I'm not going to give an extra piece of advice this evening because that was already a long-winded enough piece of advice. We're just going to go with that. And for now, I'm going to let you go. I did about 1,500, 1,400, yeah, like 1,400 and something words a day. So I did pretty okay. And I'm going to try to do at least 1,500 tomorrow so I can get to the halfway mark. If I can get to 1,500 tomorrow, I will be at a full 15,000 words so far, which would be half of what my Camp Nano goal is. We're making progress. Anyway, let me know how you're doing so far here and what you think of that piece of writing advice. I know it's a little bit unconventional because there's a lot of writing advice going on about you have to follow these rules or you should follow these, otherwise you're going to be seen as unprofessional, so on and so forth. And I'd like to know, if you disagree with me especially, what your argument is for that, because I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, and I'd like to know your opinions. So you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you later.